badness. I say I know you bad, badu, badness. I know get you bad, badu, badness. I say get you bad.
Music for the whole family. Talk for the whole family. Entertainment for the whole family.
I don't know. This place is crack-a-lacking.
This is Super FM.
Oh, I can hang here. I can hang here.
Nigeria's #1 family lifestyle talk and urban radio station.
We know what you want and how you want it.
Here's Super FM. Yeah!
Incredible super mid-morning to you. Welcome to the show. I'm in all high spirits this morning. Vibing to my instrumental. Want to feel it a bit again? Yeah, just a couple of seconds, Hey, oh, shave baddest. All right, guys. So, good morning. How are you today? Hope you're good. Well, I expect that you should be good. That you should have been good already since morning now with all the fun you've had on the radio with OBIV. And I'm here right now. And of course, it just gets better. And when Sky comes on in the afternoon, hey, God. All right, let me be calming down. Let me be calming down. It's Super Mid-Morning already. The Super Mid-Morning started at exactly 10 a.m. Of course, you're right here chilling on Super FM 93.3. My name is Ijoma Mbama. Call me IJ Sugar because, I'll come with the sweetness. I'll come with that extra zing. You know what I'm talking about, right? You should know. You should know. Okay, so at 10 o'clock, you're listening to Reverend Ray, and that lasted till about 10:25. And at 10:30, you listen to Andrew Womack, and that ended at exactly 11 a.m. So both of them were religious programs, by the way. So I'm here right now, and it's time for us to talk. I'm going to urge you to get to the social media. Yes, go on Facebook and see us. Go and see more. Go see the studio. Say something nice. Drop a comment on the topic this morning. There's already a creative for our discussion this morning. So you actually can start dropping your comments there so I can read your comments when it's time. If you drop your comments right in time, yours will be, part of the early comments that I'll be reading this morning, maybe even before I start taking calls as well. Well, we are on Facebook at Super FM PH. We are on Twitter at Super FM PH. We are on Instagram, Super FM 93.3. Okay, Port Harcourt. Yeah, that's what's up. So be a part of it. Don't dull. All right, so yes, talking about not being dull is not a dull morning at all. And here's our topic on the show today. All right, have I told you my name? I'm thinking in my head. Oh, yes, I told you I'm IJ Sugar. I'm Ijoma Mbama, all right? Note that, but of course, let's stick to IJ Sugar. You can call me that. Okay, great. So today, we're looking at children being retirement plan for their parents. Yeah, I hate that. Let me put it another way. Let me calm this other way right now. Are children supposed to be a retirement plan for their parents? Hey. You see this matter. You see this very matter. Now, are you a parent? Do you already have a child? Or do you have kids already? All right. Do you hope to become a parent someday and you want to have kids, in the future? What's your reason? Why do you want to have kids? Why do you want to have a child? Some people say they want to have just one child. Why do you want to have just one child? What's your reason for that? Some insist on having boys. Some insist on having at least one boy. Some will have boys. They insist on having girls or at least one girl. What's your reason when you make these choices? All right, knowing very well that these children, whatever your reason or reasons are for choosing to want to have a kid or have kids, male or female or both, bear in mind that these choices are entirely yours. The reasons are entirely yours. But these kids that you're going to have or that you'll have are whole humans on their own. Okay? Whatever your reasons are. Now, you're the one making choices for yourself. Okay? And for these children, you're also deciding the roles you want them to play in your life as your kids. And you're deciding that for them. They're not a part of that conversation. Because you can't have that kind of conversation with an unborn child. All right? But you already decided. And so you and your wife came together and you said, we're going to have 3 children. And this is the reason. Even before people get married, they tell themselves why they want to have kids. Let's look at some of the reasons people have kids, okay? So now sometimes people have kids because they want to start a family. I want to start a family. I would love to start a family. Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 28. I'm over 30. I'm 35. I think it's time to start a family. I'd like to start a family. They start having kids, okay? Some people also have kids because they want to have someone to look after them when they are old. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be alone at old age. So for some people who probably like females who get well over their 40s and they're still single, some just decide to just have kids for this reason. So they just have someone to be there for them when they're old, all right? To look after them and when they're old. And if you're married already, of course, you want to have kids so you can have someone or people to look after you when you're old. But you know the funny thing? Sometimes when parents now get to that age where you feel now you need your kids around, your kids are old enough to now start living their own lives far, far away from you sometimes. And that's the reason some people don't allow all of their children get married in far distances so that they can be close to home. They can always come around. You can always go see them, You have that proximity thing, and the distance is not really a barrier to see them physically. It gets so bad sometimes that some people only see their kids once in a year at some points. Kids you gave birth to, you raised them. And it gets to the point where you've told yourself that time you were having them that when I get to that point, so I want to have this kid so that, okay, now, so what's the idea? Are they not going to get married? Are they not going to start living their own lives when they get busy chasing their dreams? But that time still comes. Anyway, we're building this, so let's keep moving. Some have kids to have a companion, okay? Some have kids to carry their family name and legacy. So some also have kids because they must reap the fruits of their labor. Yes, the kids are the labor, all right? You're putting in your labor to take care of these children and raise them. And when you're old, that is when you're supposed to start reaping this fruit of your labor. And that's when the kids become a retirement plan. I'm not saying you should not reap the fruits of your labor. I just thought of my mom right now. She always prays that prayer, and I put a big amen to that, You must reap the fruit of your labor. In fact, to every parent listening to me right now, and to every individual that's working hard, putting in work, okay, every day, you must reap the fruit of your labor. Amen. All right, so now having looked at this, I want us to also look at what a retirement plan is, okay? What's a retirement plan? I just go brief and simple. A retirement plan is a savings and investment plan that provides income after an employee has ceased employment, okay? A retirement plan is a defined contribution plan where both the employee and employer make contributions. These contributions are tax deferred, that is, tax payments can be delayed to a future date until the withdrawals are made. Now, that's a retirement plan, something you can fall back on when you're not actively in service, so to say. When you get to the retirement age, you're supposed to now relax. Do you understand that? Retirement is when you're supposed to just relax and enjoy yourself and be taken care of. Oh my God, you know. Now, so it simply means that when you are young, active, and working, you're supposed to be planning for that time, all right? Irrespective of, let me say, inclusive of the responsibilities that you're taking care of at that moment. Because yes, every day you take care of things, every day you wake up, new responsibilities, every day money to spend, but you still have to plan for the future. That could be a whole lot sometimes to deal with, all right? But then at least I made it clear what a retirement plan is. Some people take up pensionable jobs so the pension can be their retirement plan. For some people, it's that pension. And just imagine what pensioners are dealing with, at least in this part of the world. That is their only, for some people, that's their only retirement plan, is the pension. And they have to beg for it. But that's another issue. You know, we're not going to dwell on the situation of pensioners in the state and in the country. That's not the focus for today. But for some people, that pension is their retirement plan. From pension, they start businesses. They invest in something that can grow and become a family business. All right. They're projecting into the future. So they could also involve their kids to manage that business so that at the end of the day, there's something to fall back on. So if you are working right now, you're in your 30s or in your 40s, you're not thinking of, what to fall back on at the end of the day when you're not strong enough to run out early morning and get back home late at night. It will get to the point where you cannot be doing that anymore. What's your plan? For some people, some people have like 12 kids. What's the plan? I want to have 12. Inside these 12, maybe 2 will be questioned this morning. Having highlighted all of this, I need you to think about this whole thing. All right? Are children supposed to be a retirement plan for their parents when they are old? People have kids. Some people have kids so that when they are old, their children will take care of them financially, right? In every way, emotionally, you just name it. But especially financially, for the focus of the show this morning, they expect that children are to take up that responsibility. And in some cases, happy you're taking off the burden. Okay, you're taking the burden off their shoulders. They're just happy you're taking the burden off their shoulders. And really doesn't matter if you're still an undergraduate, they're supposed to be taking care of you, but you're doing it and they're happy. So you're paying your siblings school fees for your young. Even when you were not seeing small money, you were doing it. Only you and God knows how. All right, and nobody really cared. Okay, so these things also continue. And sometimes, when such a person now gets married and have new responsibilities, it begins to put a strain on their relationship with such parents because it's expected that you continue giving money the way you used to give money. Nobody wants to understand. Some of them don't understand that, time having kids. What's your reason? What's your plan? Taking care of their parents financially and all of that. Is it their duty? Is it their responsibility? Is it right? Okay? Is that how it's supposed to be? Let me get let me get 05 079 1021. That is 0705 079 1021. As a parent or as a child, put yourself in, any of the situations that are that is appropriate or applicable to you right now, and tell me how you relate to this. Okay? I'll repeat the numbers: 0705 079 1021. And the other number to call is 081 174 31021. That is 081 174 31021. Are children supposed to be a retirement plan for their parents? Okay, that's the topic this morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Sorry, good morning. Sorry. I'm calling. My name is Faith.
All right, Faith, can you please turn down the volume on your radio set?
Okay, ma'am. I'm calling from HA.
All right, Faith from HA, talk to me.
You're talking about if it's right for parents and for children to take care of their parents.
Oh, well, I'm not saying, I did not ask if it's right for children to take care of their parents. I said, should children be a retirement plan for their parents? Yes. You know, like something to fall back on when they are old and not working anymore.
Yes.
And they become entirely the responsibility of their kids.
Okay, I think it's their duty to do that because you don't expect an aged parent to take care of herself. So if the parents are taking care of the child to a certain level, I think it's duty of the child to do back for the parents. That's
Okay, in every way, including financially, every way, completely, all round.
yes, sir. I think duty of the children to taking care of them.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, why I wouldn't want you to misunderstand me. I'm not saying I don't think, in fact, I'm not even taking a stand on anything, all right? But I'm not saying I don't think children should not take care of their parents when they are not working anymore. That's not my point. Of course, they are family. You're supposed to be there for them. You guys are supposed to talk. You guys are supposed to see each other. You're supposed to be able to, help out sometimes when there is need for something. But I defined what a retirement plan is, for the sake of emphasis and clarity. So I defined what a retirement plan is. The retirement plan is that thing you fall back on when you're not working anymore for your daily livelihood. All right, to get you going every day. Now, with the way it's expected in our kind of society for kids rather, to take care of their parents, okay, when they are not working anymore or as they get older, I'm asking, should children rather, be a retirement plan for their parents, okay? For parents who see their kids as their retirement plan, you will take care of me when I am old. You will build me the house. You will buy me the car. You will send me abroad. You will do this. You will do that. You will take care of the younger ones I gave birth to. I did not, even though the child did not send you to have much more children that you can take care of. But at the end of the day, you see men who have 4 or 5 kids and not able to take care of them, and then it's as though they are giving birth to these kids for the first child, who is forced to have to bear the responsibility of taking care of his or her younger ones